What's up? What's happening? What is popping? Welcome back to another great edition of Simone with the Spizzers. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Spizzers merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the flower dot crew neck for all of my Birds fans. And lastly, guys, shop my Fanatics affiliate link down below for all the best officially licensed gear of all your favorite sports teams. So shop that shit down below. And lastly, guys, turn notification bells on, because you already know the videos are coming like boom, 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 where they used to be. But they about to get back. They about to get back. And you don't want to miss a single video, so turn notification bells on. All right, guys. Well, let's get into the topic for today. So free agency has died down just a little bit. Most of all, besides James Harden, the big free agents have already signed their contracts. And really, when it comes to like the big buzzy trades, have kind of died down outside of, you know, the big shoes that were waiting to drop, and KYRIE, KD, that's it. KYRIE and KD. I also, you know, told y'all in the last video about a potential Reggie Bullock trade. Go check that out, because like I said, the writing is pretty much on the wall. Reggie Bullock might be a Sixer, and y'all, that would be so good. So good if we were able to land Reggie Bullock. But y'all, let's get into some summer league things, you know what I'm saying? Summertime. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on with our summer Sixers. Now, So we're going to talk a little bit about the summer Sixers, but you guys already know we need somebody. Like, every team has that one person that, like, every championship team, in my opinion, has that one person that just, like, rises up and helps the team. And usually it could be a player. It's usually a player off the bench that just rises up and then, you know, plays above themselves, exceeds expectations. So when we're getting into this, you know, championship talks, hopefully we're piecing together a championship roster. Right now, in my opinion, it's not a championship roster yet. But one of these guys that's in our summer league could be a future star for us. And one of these guys could be a hero for us this season. So we can't forget about those guys over in the summer league, because these are the players we're supposed to be developing. And these are supposed to be the Sixers stars of the future, you know, if it wasn't so much bouncing around in the league. But let's talk about a little bit about what's been going on with some of our players over in the summer league. So the first 3 games of the summer league was the Salt Lake City League, and then the guys are going to move to Vegas for like the main like marquee summer league like event. But let's talk about a few of our players. So let's start with Trevelin Queen. So Trevelin Queen, we got him. He's a young wing. He was a former Houston Rocket. He was one of those players where I was like, another Rocket? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like we're building the Philadelphia Rockets. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those guys. So he was like a under the radar signing for us. We signed him the same day we signed PJ Tucker and Daniel House. Then we signed Trevelin Queen. So he was kind of like a under the radar. He kind of slipped under the radar because all the PJ Tucker buzz and whatnot. But this is a potential, like I said, wing for us guys. He's super athletic. So he's been just putting the ball up in the summer league. He's been like one of our kind of main playmakers for us in the summer league. He's a really pesky defender, and he's not afraid to shoot it. So he's had some, like I said, it's only been 3 games, and these guys are just playing with each other for the very first time. Some of these, like Trevelin is playing with these guys for the first time, so it's not much we can like expect. Especially in the first few games, like once the summer gets going, of course. But he's had like some ups and downs. Like he's had a couple of air balls and whatnot, but then he's also had some really big buckets in the summer league. But he's definitely not a guy afraid to keep putting the ball back up, put the ball back up, put the ball back up. And that's what we need. If he's going to get play time, we need somebody who's not a reluctant shooter, and he's not that. And like I said, he's a really pesky defender on the other end. So somebody else who's been getting a lot of attention in the summer league is Charlie Brown. So we've seen Charlie Brown with us the 2021-2022 season. Very much depth piece. He was a two-way player for us, and he's going to be a two-way player for us this season. This is a guy, he's been in the league about like 4, maybe 5 years. He's 25 years old. He's bounced around a lot of organizations. He was with us, then he was with the Hawks on two-way, and then he was with another team before the Hawks. So he's kind of bounced around, still trying to like find his footing in the G League or in the NBA, whichever way you want to say it. But he's pretty much been a two-way player his entire career. This is a guy who's actually a Philadelphia native, so he's at home, you know what I'm saying? And he's someone who's been getting a lot of attention in the summer league. So what we do know about Charlie Brown is that he is a really, really good defender. And he has been that continuously in these last 3 games in the summer league. He's still been showing off his really, really good defense. The only problem is he has no type of shot. None. No type of shot. None. So that's pretty much what's keeping him from not only the Sixers, you know, roster, but also any other team. So like he's just defense, but he definitely needs to add some kind of offensive game to him if he wants to make it and be like a true, you know, 3-and-D wing or 3-and-D player. He just has to add some type of offense. You know what I'm saying? So Charles Bassey, our former 2021 pick, he has been balling, y'all, in the summer league. So Charles, the biggest thing for Charles is he's really been showing off a lot more post moves. So it's not just, you know, catching a lob, throwing it down, or just, you know, a simple putback layup. He's actually been showing some footwork and some athleticism in the post and showing that, you know, he can do a little playmaking in the post. So he's been doing that and showing that off. And he's also been attempting to guard out on the perimeter. So we know he's usually a guy that's hanging out down low, rim protector, but he's actually been traveling out to the perimeter and showing that he can guard, you know, some smaller guards or whatever. So he's trying to show off some versatility to his game. And, you know, maybe Doc Rivers is watching. Y'all know Doc Rivers do not like giving the young guys no run, no play. But hopefully Doc Rivers is watching and, you know, kind of seeing their productivity. And guys, especially since as of right now, we still haven't like really got a backup center for EMBIID. We know we wanted to get, we really wanted to get Andre Drummond back, but we didn't. DeAndre Jordan, thank God, because he was a hot mess, went on and signed somewhere else. So, y'all, it could really be, I mean, realistically, this won't happen, but there could be a time. What won't happen, I don't think, is that we're going to rely on Charles or Paul Reed to be our go-to backup guy, but one of these guys could end up being our third center behind Joel Embiid. But, y'all, right now, like I said, we haven't signed, we don't, like, am I tripping? Like, who do we have behind Embiid? So we really need to be paying attention to the growth and development of Charles and Paul Reed. Paul Reed, our 2020 draft pick. This guy, like I said, he's been showing some growth and development, some more versatility so far. Like I said, it's only been 3 games, but he's been shooting threes, he's been getting rebounds, and then he's also been showing that, you know, he can set screens as well. So I think the biggest players, honestly, that we need to watch is all 4 of these guys, kind of a little bit minus Charlie Brown, and no shade to Charlie Brown, but like I said, he hasn't, the offense is just not there. But we know we need some more athletic wings, and who knows, Trevelin Queen, like I said, once he gets his feet wet, he could start balling out, and honestly, he might get called up, and we might, you know, need Trevelin Queen in the lineup. And then also Paul Reed and Charles Bassey, because those are the positions where we don't have that much depth and where we need depth at the 5, and we need some more athletic wings. And like I said, he's a pesky defender. But y'all, like I said, we did not re-sign Andre Drummond. We did not re-sign DeAndre Jordan. So right now it's looking like a hole behind Joel Embiid. So it could be B-Ball Paul or Charles Bassey who has to really step up if we can't go and find another backup center. But Lord forbid, hopefully, you know, we get something done. But like I said, let me know if I'm tripping. But right now, who do we have behind Joel Embiid? Like, let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if I'm tripping. But y'all, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, keep rock with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee to fuel this channel. Shout out to Fitness Moment Spencer. It's a merch collection. Tell us how to guys next time. Bye.